The following unrated program contains adult language and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
MWG-TV and LP and the Man make no claims to the intellectual properties used within this program. All content is used without permission, all rights reserved to their respective owners.
We've gone round and round about this. You like how you can alternate between rules and fluff, and
I
rules
like
and
it.
fluff.
I like it.
I think it's dick and balls.
All right, now let's go over some of the new rules.
Yes.
Before you get your dick out, let's go over some of the new rules.
I've been there, done that t-shirt.
All right. First off, there's a...
By the way, birch, bitches.
Yeah. So, there's the first page of new rules talks about new characters, new characteristics.
Okay.
Being a nightmare, being an object, special forces doll, special forces MS. Yes, yes. Groups of miniatures that work together.
Okay.
Gain special abilities when they're together. Yada, 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 fuck your
Form of
mom.
Voltron shit.
Then it talks briefly about counters.
Okay.
What is a counter? What makes a counter? Who can carry a counter? Where you get counters? That's the first page. The second page is the page that describes the new feature in this book called henchmen. Okay? Now, henchmen are brand new to this book, and it's the idea that you don't have to have a master anymore.
I like it.
One of the henchmen can lead your crew.
Can be the master.
Yes. But this is my beef with henchmen, okay?
Okay.
While masters command great power, reading directly from Malifaux, page 35, while masters command great power and resources in Malifaux, there are many others who have also risen in power, enough to command a crew of their own, but not yet ready to be called master. And as the capable lieutenants of those masters, they aspire to one day be. These individuals are collectively known as henchmen in the Malifaux game.
Gotcha.
That's cool. I like that. I like the idea, except for the fact they could just call it Master Light. Mini Master.
Well, I mean, if you think about it from a 40K perspective, these are the old multiple tiers of HQs.
Yes.
Like in, I think it was third ed mainly, where you could have a chapter master and a captain and a lieutenant and a veteran sergeant.
But now here's the one thing with henchmen. Henchmen are only in this book.
Oh.
Henchman is a new class of character. It's not in the old Malifaux rulebook. There is exactly 6 of them.
Oh, like one for each.
Whatchamacallit. There's one for each faction. Plus, I think there's 2 in the Outcast.
So you have to buy a master, or you have to buy a henchman.
And if you want to use, half of the new rules in this book are for henchmen.
That's shitty.
And there's only 6 of them, and they're only in this book. I don't need this book. Okay? Like, the new rules are really just self-contained to this book. It's kind of like buying City Fight. Yeah, you get the henchman rules, that's great, but the only place you need the henchman rules are for characters that are in this book.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want to run characters that are in this book, you're going to need this book.
Right.
And those characters are going to use those standard abilities that we found in the back.
Right.
But if you're not going to run models out of this book,
who gives a shit?
You don't need this fucking book. I'm just saying, it's not quite the rules compendium rework that they had kind of led us to believe.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Now, if, like everybody that plays Malifaux, you love the fluff.
Yes.
Everybody that plays this game loves the fluff. And this is chocked full of good fluff for Malifaux.
It's like chock full of nuts, only nuts equals fluff.
Nuts equals fluff, and my mouth equals your hand. And...
Wait.
What? Yada, yada, yada,
yeah,
fuck your mom.
Right, yeah, go ahead.
So anyway, I like the book. The book is fun. The fluff is good. Guys getting eaten to death by maggots. You know, all new.
Good times.
They do a weird thing with the Malifaux fluff where all of the stories are interlaced.
Okay.
And kind of take place like right around the same event. You know, kind of take place right around the same place in the same time.
Right.
And you read one, and then you read another one, and they're all kind of interlaced.
Right. So, I mean, you've got kind of the motivation to go through and just read all the fluff back to back to back.
Right.
Which, you know, if you feel like doing that, I'm still a gigantic proponent of taking the rule book, take it to fucking Kinko's.
Have them rip the binding
out. Get it spiral bound, but get it spiral bound in the order that puts all the rules together and all the fluff together.
Now, for this book, you wouldn't even have to do that because there's only 2 pages of rules.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're a big fan for the encounters.
The encounters.
The encounters are cool, but the encounters in this book are not necessary to the game.
So,
you know?
I mean, basically an encounter is like a mission, right?
Yes.
So the encounters in here, how much do they expand on the encounter system from the first book?
They do expand on the encounters. Well, they don't expand on the system.
Okay.
They just add variety to the system.
So it gives you more things, like more objectives to choose from, that sort of thing.
Gives you more what they call select a strategy.
Yeah, the strategies are what
there are more strategies. There are more yada 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 locations.
More mom fucking.
There's definitely more locations.
There's
locations. A bitch. I like the bitches. The bitches are hot.
And the teddy bear. Teddy bear's a big bitch.
Yeah.
Was that a fucking jackalope? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's a fucking jackalope.
God damn it.
The special events are cool.
Yeah.
And then schemes. Schemes. There are more schemes. Schemes like distract. Schemes like plant evidence.
Okay.
So if you're a giant Malifaux super freak, that's cool. But if you really don't need this book.
Yeah.
But it's a cool book. I like the book.
Think about all of us that picked up battle missions.
Right.
But here's the funny part. So Harrison mentioned about battle missions. You know what? Yeah, you don't fucking you don't need battle missions.
Jackalope, good eating. Yeah,
I picked up battle missions and I ended up using it as almost a resource for mission writing.
Right, right.
So I might look at the encounter system out of that and say, this would make a really neat resource for me to come up with my own themed campaigns. Mm-hmm. And for me to be able to say, okay,
absolutely.
Well, I'm running a Malifaux tournament. So if I'm running a Malifaux tournament, then maybe I want to make my own strategies, make my own deployments.
Just give that to the people there.
Hey, everybody loves the fucking Buddha, man.
Rub the Buddha belly.
But so I like that idea. However, I don't think I need this book.
Oh.
You know, I didn't need battle missions either. I bought it because I'm a fucking GW whore.
That's true.
But
that's what this book
everybody
aims
see the
at.
Inquisition shirt here?
Right.
Right? Really? Fucking really?
And that's what this book aims at. It aims at the hardcore fan, the Malifaux horror fan.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Hey, I'm glad we finally got new product.
Yes, exactly.
But it would have been nice. I don't know. I would have liked a little bit more of. I don't know.
Were you looking for more something like a Malifaux second?
Yeah, I was looking for that. I would have loved expanded rules for bigger games.
Yeah. Okay, like larger, like how to make
games,
larger mob games.
Multiplayer games.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
More than 2 people.
That
would have been cool.
40K doesn't lend itself really well to multiple people either, though.
No, but Gorka Morka does.
Oh yeah, because Gorka Morka's badass. Fucking orcs on
And
trucks.
it's a skirmish game.
Yeah.
Just like Malifaux. Where's the multiplayer rules?
Yeah, I got you.
Where's, there's a lot of areas they could have gone down that they could have taken care of, but they didn't. They came up with this idea of henchmen. They put henchmen out there, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but $35 for henchmen. Now,
keep in mind that obviously we are crafty gamers. We know how to use the intertubes, but we really can't promote going out and downloading product that you should be buying from your local gaming store.
A lot of people don't live close to a local gaming store.
That's true.
Okay? And
this is true.
The one thing that I do, that I know you do, is before I buy a product, I go to my local gaming store, I put my fucking hands on it.
Yes.
I pick it up, I read it.
Yep.
If you don't live by a game store and you can't do that, maybe you download it and
now,
take a look
I've done that sort of thing before. I have downloaded
to check out a product.
I have downloaded it. I've looked at sections, and if I've found something I really like, I go buy the fucker.
That's exactly.
But keep in mind, I've got disposable income
to preview. If you like the book, go buy it.
Yeah.
Just like you listen to someone's music online, if you like the music, go buy it.
Yeah.
It irks me that GW and that some of the other places don't have promo PDFs online.
Yeah, no shit.
There should be promo PDFs of their new releases.
On their website, though, you'll notice now on the websites, they'll put stats up for things.
Right.
They have an item that they're releasing. Like, you can get the stats for the Storm Raven. By the way, I'm looking at a Storm Raven right over there.
Fuck yeah, I'm going to build that shit.
Yeah, Dick Weed McMister Shit over here actually has a Storm Raven. Mm-hmm. And he's now building that shit for shitballs.
It's a cool model, man. I saw it put together. Once you see it put together, you'll get it. You'll be like, oh, I fucking love that.
Yeah, back on subject, though. And Harrison's right. The BattleTech does do a lot of free PDFs. But you know what? They also have a dick and balls market share.
That's true.
They know that they have fallen so far from the FOSSA days. You're talking to a player that got into the game right after Battle Droids, man. I've been playing it since, like, I think BattleTech 2nd. I've been playing the role-playing game since MechWarrior 1st Ed.
Right.
I've been playing the game for a long time.
Right.
I think, actually, I've been playing a lot of games for a long time, which makes me a crusty, curmudgeonly old fuck, really.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
dick
think
and balls.
So. All right.
But, no, so... you're right. BattleTech does have it going on. I wish GW would do that more. They don't have to, but it would certainly make a lot of fans happier. But we're getting away from the Malifaux thing. Is there anything else you want to talk about with Malifaux, man?
Not particularly. I mean, I don't see that this book really altered the game, really changed the game for me. It's still the same game. It was nice to have new fluff.
Yeah.
It was very cool to have new stories and to actually have a new product that I could put my hands on. I was happy about
Rub your
that.
cock on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Go to sleep with, twist its nipples. Okay, you can keep that now. But did it change the game? No. Did it make the game better? Marginally.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a great looking book. Love it. Glad I bought it. Gonna read it, but that's about it for me. So
I hear you, man.
All right.
What do you think? Take a little break?
We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna listen to the Rust Belt Homewreckers song "Saddle Up." And
hey, real quick thing though. You're going to see us start to turn the camera off and on. So when you see the camera go black, don't flip your shit, okay?
Right. Yeah, the camera's not actually going to go black.
Ah, okay.
You're just going to see my cock get up and come towards your face. And
3D.
when you do that,
put on your glasses.
I want you to open your mouth and cup your hands. That's all you got to do. Oh, you might want to close your eyes.
Yeah, so a little flicker then.
Yes. All right, we will be right back in just a minute to talk about Tyranids. Sounds like fun.
I wrestle cattle, rob banks, and train